I am back today, guys, and I'm going to be doing a little PowerPoint thing for you guys. And today we're talking about habits, specifically in trading. So you can take what you want, you can ignore what you want. Let's go into the PowerPoint, shall we? So, this is habits for peak performance. Right, so if we start by showing my P&L for 2023, really. The green is when I was making gains on the account. The red was when I was not making gains, and then I was back in November, December making gains again. Now, what could have caused a sudden drawdown for a prolonged period of time? Hmm, shall we take a look? Right, so we'll start off with the red months. Let's take a look at my schedule. Right, so if I just go to month, I go all the way to around, yeah, August. We'll start with August, shall we? As you can see, it's pretty empty. We'll go to another week, pretty empty. Nothing scheduled, nothing really scheduled. Again, the most basic of schedule. And then we go to September, empty, empty, empty. A little bit of schedule, but then a bit more schedule. And then, yeah, October time, a little bit more schedule, and then empty. Quality is down the drain. And then, yeah, you can see that. And then when we go to November, December, suddenly I got my act together, right? Got my act together, had everything organized. And this is what it's been looking like. December time as well, I made 4.7%, which is great month for me. It only took 2 trades. And then, yeah, again, this was just around Christmas time. So, can you really blame me? But January, I'm back, and I'm back. So, yeah, that's what my calendar looked like. So you can see the periods of inconsistency and the quality of managing my time was not that great during the bad months, and then got my act together during November, December, and guess what? The results came with as well. So, what habits should you be doing? Well, first of all, I didn't write it down here. You should be scheduling your time management, time blocking, all of that. Know what you want to do for the day. Don't just wing it, right? Schedule it down. But what to schedule down, right? What habits do you need to do? Now, got a few lists here for the do's. Meditation, exercise, early mornings, no social media, read some books, spend time alone, and some journaling as well. And what not to do? Drinking drugs, bit obvious, partying late nights, porn, heavy screen time, and playing video games, right? These things are all tailored to me, so there might be other things, other habits that are bad for you that I just haven't listed down because I personally haven't experienced it myself. But this is, you get the idea. These are basic and, I don't need to make a video. You guys should know this already, right? Now I'll get into the specifics. So why should you be doing some meditations? Well, let me tell you, when you start meditating, you won't see the benefits straight away, but it will take months, and I mean months. It will take quite a while. So you have to be consistent with it. You have to do it, and you got to stick at it, guys, right? Until you will see the benefits. It's worth it. So, what does meditation bring to your trading? Well, it keeps you in the present moment, right? That way, you're not thinking about that loss you took yesterday. That way, you're not thinking about the potential result at the end of the month. Am I going to be in positive? Am I going to be negative? All you're thinking about is, all right, now, next step after I meditate is analyze the charts. Now, sit there and wait for the trade, right? You are thinking about the process more, right? You are focused more on the charts. You're not thinking about, your problems at work or that this person said this or something playing in the back of your mind. You're now present. You've emptied your mind, and it keeps you more positive, and we need that if you want to survive trading, guys. All right, now exercise. Doesn't really matter if you're trading or not. Everyone should exercise, in my opinion. But why and what does it do for you in trading specifically? Right, we all know that a strong body equals a strong mind, and trading is a very, very mental game that you have to master. So, exercising is just one step at mental mastery. And in the process of changing your physique, guys, it comes with a lot of things. You got to build up. You got to build up your discipline. You got to turn up to the gym. You got to do the hard stuff, right? Consistency. If you really want to see results, you got to turn up day in, day out. Make sure you don't miss a day. If you say you're going to do it this day, you actually do it. And the results do take time to come in when you're working out. So you have to be patient, and this is a characteristic you definitely must need in trading, right? Patience. Next, you want to spend some time alone, / you want to journal, right? Trading, like I said, a heavy mental game. So a lot of the input errors come from your mind, your programming, right? So that's what you need to sort out. Sort out your programming. It will fix your input right into the markets, how you behave in the markets. So when you spend time unstimulated, you're in your own thoughts, and just ask yourself some questions. Just get really introspective, right? So tell me, what is it that's not allowing you to see success, right? A few questions you could ask. Is it your scarce mindset, or do you have an abundant mindset? Is it your relationship with money? Do you have a bad relationship with it? Do you just suddenly just lose it all the time? Like, do you have an unhealthy spending habit? That sort of thing, right? Or are you like a chronic state? Like, do you save every penny? Because that can also damage you a little bit. Because you have to be okay with losing money, guys, in the markets. Is it ego and always wanting to be right? This is definitely something I had to work on. Like, it wasn't the fact that I was losing money. It was the fact that I was wrong, right? And I have to come to terms with that. My win rate might not be plus 50%. I might be wrong more, but as long as I got a risk to reward ratio higher than 1 to 1, it doesn't matter, right? I can be wrong more than 50% of the time. So yeah, that's something you have to come to terms with, right? And really understand what your system is. But yeah, some few things that you should stay away. The drinking, the drugs, the partying, the late nights. You got to stay mentally sharp, guys. Like I said, mental game, this is your greatest asset. So let me tell you, you have to turn up day in, day out, every day on your A game. And if you decide to go out drinking one day and you're just not mentally in tune with the market just for that one day, you could make a mistake, and that could completely destroy your results for the end of the month, right? You could have been ending up in plus 3%, but you decided, I'm going to take this trade which isn't part of my plan, because you're not thinking right? You're still tired from the late night, or you're not thinking straight of the alcohol you're consuming. You kind of blocked your clarity for that morning, right? And you got to get a good routine going, and one late night messing it up will get you out of whack with the circadian rhythm, etc., etc. And something that I've learned is, do not disrespect momentum. It is a gift. When you get it, you take it, and you take it and you run with it. You do not disrespect it, because the minute you have momentum, let me tell you, that's how you kickstart exponential growth. If you say no to it, guess what? You're just pushing back the progress way further than it will have to be. If you have open arms for it, guess what? You will see results a lot quicker, guys. So if you get momentum, keep going. Don't get complacent when you start seeing results, right? And video games and screen time. I used to play a lot of games, and to be honest, when I played games, it would be consume more than 60% of my time every day. Probably majority of my waking hours I would be on the game, and I would literally do nothing apart from work out and play games, and that was it. And even when I started trading, play games, like sometimes I'd hop on a game, and then you'd lose track of time real quick, and then you realize, oh, it's been 2 hours, I should have done this instead. And you could have done you could have done some work. But hey, next time, just just delete the games off your computer. That's what I've done. And then, you can take that extra time. You can go read a book. You can go educate yourself. You can go do some work that you need to get done, that you're procrastinating or whatever, because you got that newfound time, guys. But yeah, that's all my do's and my do nots when it comes to trading. Um, Hopefully you guys found some value in it. But hey, right? You might disagree with me, you might agree with me, but if you do think I there's some truth in it, guys, just let me know. All right, well, I hope you had a good one, guys, and I'll see you in the next one, guys.